Welcome back to Polaris sector, guys. I said I was going to wait for my carriers to upgrade before resuming the recording, but what's happened in fact is I've had a colonizer built up here, so I wanted to just start the recording again. So I need to take the population control that comes off when you've got basically the AI won't let the population grow too large when you've got one of its auto things on. So I need to put it on micromanagement, let the population build up to 1,000 spare colonists, and then we'll be able to move off and grab one of these worlds. I'm thinking the planet of Gakrux 2, which has got gravitonium on it, and is I think it's probably got too few production slots for it to be particularly useful, but it'll help sort of block off this area from the koala people at least. And also in good news, I realised that actually it was this planet, the unpronounceable one, that was the Gaia world, and that is actually within my territory. So provided we can kill off the pirates, we should be able to grab that. And that will be a big bonus. Look, plus 50% science, plus 50% food, and loads of research slots. So I think, whilst it's tempting to turn it into a massive production facility, I think we'll go with science and see if we can get ourselves a tech advantage. So I'll just let time wind forwards, hopefully whilst I get my 1,000 additional colonists here. Okay, so we've got that now. Now we can fill our colonizer, and yeah, let's go off and secure that planet. We do need to let the population continue to grow up as we are building another colonizer. Of course we are. The carriers are still being upgraded, I believe. Okay, so we'll leave that like that. We'll go in and then we can reintroduce this initiative of population control. And how are we getting on? So another 2 years for that carrier. So annoying. Just does seem to be a little bit brutal, seeing as we've only really changed around a couple of components, but anyway, let's go. This is just a desert planet. It's got plenty of metals, and we do need metal. So I'm going to get that one just to. Well, we'll come around this way though, just to make sure that we sort of seal off this area. It's a shame that we can't colonize this sector just to make sure the link stays open. But look, we'll get as much as we possibly can. So yeah, let's colonize that world, and I want it to be a mineral production one. I mean, there's only 9, so that will eventually run out, and then maybe we'll switch it to. It can become sort of maybe a secondary production planet for us. Who knows at this stage? Carriers still being converted to their longer range versions. What's going on here now? So yeah, we've built that ship, and okay, so this colonizer has arrived, and again it's a metal rich planet, so we'll get that one, and it's secured at least that little bubble of space for us. I say secure, there's no military force to back up those claims yet, but we'll get there. We will get there. The pirates don't seem to have moved. They just sat there being irritating. So I can only assume that this way leads to the koala people, and that's how they came down here. But I'm not in such a panic now as I was when I mistakenly thought that the Gaia world was actually this side of the branch. And What have we got this? We've got it on micromanagement, but maybe we need to, let's just keep it industrializing, I think. Let the AI keep building the planet up for me. At some point we will need to switch that planet to military production as well, get some defense satellites, bases above these worlds. But for now, let's just push to see whether we can get it cranking out more. It's got 2 orbital shipyards at the moment. Every one it builds just speeds up that production that bit more. Our food is doing well, so I really do think that maybe on our home world, on New Earth, we will swap out some of those farms. Let's merge these fleets. Load the hangars of the ones which have been converted. And I think we're on the last one now, which is good. And how's this world doing? So yeah, building the farms and building. Okay, they're up to 22 now. Long way to go, but even that 22 is giving us a healthy up to 65 million food now with a nice strong balance. Yeah, I do. I wonder if I can take Zeta Corvus and so seal off these and secure them for our future expansion. Because I'm kind of hoping if we secure a large enough chunk of space, we can actually spend a bit of time just filling in the gaps, colonizing the planets we want to colonize within our own space, and just getting ourselves into a solid position before we actually go out and aggressively conquer foreign planets. The thinking being it's easier just to land and colonize and occupy planets than it will be to take them from existing owners. Right, so we've got our carrier. It's all upgraded now. Let's move those little fighters out. And can we now... so... we've got the fuel hauler. Let's move. Can we still not? Who are these? Oh, these are the koala people. Yeah, so they've definitely got their way down here. We'll see if we can cut them off somehow. So yeah, we must just not, even with the fuel hauler, have enough fuel to get here. Which is a bit of a shame, though we do have another fuel hauler being built, so we'll see whether those two can, between them, do the job, which is a bit annoying because I wanted to get over here to help this scout, but we may just, let's just colonize that world and that'll do that job for us. What's going on up here? Building factories when it's got the population available. Farms, great. Almost done with the fuel hauler, and okay, it's going to pause me there. And I want a colonizer 2. Let's send this fuel hauler out to join this fleet and see whether their combined fuel storage can get them over here. I mean, I'm going to fill in the gaps here with colonies, so it'll be less of an issue in the future. Okay, so let's merge these fleets. And we still cannot get there. What is the problem here, guys? So can refuel other ships. So let's just... yeah, that's fine. So we can so then maybe it's just a bit of an error in the... I'm saying it's an error. It's likely to be my fault, let's be honest. Let us be honest here, guys. It's probably me. So we've got there without any drama, and our ships have refueled. And... let's move let's move on one more again. And I'm just thinking, how much would it take a fuel hauler to get back? So that would take, let's call it 6,000. Well, we've got 22 left. Can we get there? No. So what we'll do is we'll move the fleet on one again, and what we may do is bring the fuel haulers back, load them up, bring them back, and see whether we can finally close the gap. As say, it's kind of logistics wars, really. No, then let's split the fuel haulers out and bring them back now. Okay, so they can at least do that. Then we'll bring them, hopefully with relatively full tanks, back to the carriers and see if we can make that final jump. The colonizer is being built. In fact, we've already got a colonizer built. And so let's load that with colonists and get out to this. This was the Earth-like, wasn't it? I don't think there's anything else we want to get there for the moment. So you make your way out there. And yeah, actually I'm going to build another colonizer. I want to take probably maybe these two, or this one, perhaps to seal off this area of space. What's this? Nothing. Oh, organics, but not many. Plus 22, but not on many. Yeah, not an exciting world, but perhaps one just to secure, so that we secure the worlds it kind of it guards, or at least it shutters off. Come on, fuel tankers! Okay, so the tankers are back, they're refueled. Let's bring them back out to the fleet now. And, oh, so we've got a new weapon. A 3-beam ion gun. So basically, okay, so it's a better version of the ion gun. Still, do not look a gift horse in the mouth. And we also discovered those medium mounts, so maybe we can actually produce a decent little ship-to-ship corvette, you know, sort of a capital ship that can go toe-to-toe with the pirates rather than needing to use the fighters. Though the advantage of the fighters is that they can be mass-produced and replaced in fairly short order. So we're getting another orbital shipyard built. So this now has 4 built shipyards going on to its 5th, whereas our original world still has only its 1. Okay, so the fuel tankers are back. Let's merge these fleets now. Now can we get there? Yes, so we can. Good. So let's send them out. Then at our original world, yeah, okay, we'll build that colonizer, and then I'm going to do what I said I was going to do, which is get rid of some farms and just get it to the point where I can build another orbital shipyard, just to keep this original planet relevant, really. Board those colonists, and yeah, if we go and get Zeta Corvus, then, oh well, look, let's get it anyway, because it's got that metals, better metals, good production as well, but only 13 slots. So look, let's go and get that, and that will perhaps seal off some more space for us. And yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It's giving me a warning. Let's get another colonizer. I know I was on about making this world more industrial, but I really do just want to seal off the gaps. Maybe we'll share the burden. What we'll do is we will share the burden with this planet and get a colonizer there as well. So one maybe to seal off this, one to seal off that. That will just gain us a little chunk more of territory. A new weapon, a paired laser, so a better version than the laser, presumably. Increased rate of fire, so that might make it better at dealing with multiple fighters and incoming missiles. which is encouraging. I don't think we got this far in the last game. We did get obviously those farms, too little, too late, obviously, but yeah, we weren't able to upgrade our weapons. So let's board those colonists, and again, I don't want to go through their space. Let's not annoy them needlessly, and let's. So okay, finally crunch time. So we've got 100 fighters against their 26. So I'm hoping that this battle should be without drama. We do have the fuel haulers with us. So let us cluster the fleet together, release all the fighters. We'll keep the fighters in the centre. Less worried as there's only 26, but we've seen that if they're armed with those armour-piercing torpedoes, which I don't think these ones are, but if they are, they can pull down a capital ship which hasn't got adequate defences pretty easily. Later on in the game, you get these missile traps, and basically they look like I imagine it's kind of chaff, but it's quite cool. It almost looks like the Battlestar Galactica, flak barrage when Galactica opens up with all of its sort of ballistic batteries just to create this wall of flak, and yeah, that's pretty cool. So we'll see if we can get to that later on in the game. But for now, let's just keep on the hunt for the fighters. If we bunch our ships up enough, then I'll go on the offensive. But for now, let's just stay cautious because I've been punished for not being cautious enough previously. And these fuel haulers in particular don't have any defense. So let's actually split my fighters up so that the pirates don't get a cheap score from us. I have put sensors, I believe, on these fighters, but just the range of detection of small ships is very low. Okay, guys, we've got okay, we seem to have a decent number of them there. Was that all of them? No. Aha! So they had split up into two. Cheeky beggars. Yeah, I was wise to you this time. That's right. Take care of the stragglers, and then we'll go on the offensive now and see if we can take out those. They may retreat, of course. Perhaps not. Perhaps they think that there's a chance that they can take care of our fighter waves. Come over here, guys. Let's speed this up now. Watch formation. I think the triple hammer worked, so let's pull just slightly behind. See if we can get out of any firing arc they may have, and yeah, go for them. It hasn't seemed to have worked. Perhaps I should just go, well, not head on. You want to approach them from a side where they can't bring all their guns to bear at once. Oh yeah, nicely done. Okay. Yeah, well done, guys. Well done. Are they trying to retreat? They are trying to retreat. Ah, this guy's going to get away. Oh well, still a victory for us. A victory. And also, I'm thinking that our sort of 92 now fighters, it was 100, could be enough to take on the 80 or so above that Gaia world. So let's hunt these buggers down. And getting rid of these guys will allow our scout to refuel. Okay. And I'm just going to release all fighters and go straight for him. I would like them to group up first of all, though, so that we're not hitting them piecemeal. Let's group up at least in his path. Yeah, he is speeding up. I think he wants to get out of here, and I don't blame him because he is pretty battered, and our force is overwhelming. Can we? Damn it! There he goes again. Later on in the game, you can get sort of light speed interdictors or hyper deny type ships, which stop them from being able to do that. Let's continue after him. No, we've got fuel issues. Do we really, though? Do we really? I struggle to believe that. Let's risk it. I really want to get these pirates removed. Get them out of my hair. How's the colonizers going? We've reached this world. Great, so let's get this world completed, colonized rather, and this was going to be... Do we need another agricultural world? Yeah, we will go for agriculture on this world, because on the Gaia world we will go innovation. And I'll be kicking myself. Yes, so this was a cul-de-sac, wasn't it? And also we've now refueled this scout, so we can go and see... Oh no, let's go down here, see what's there. Cancel the route. Go down here, please. Oh, already. Okay, well. No big drama. Okay, so... And let's try and hunt the bugger down. Go on, guys, just let's get in his path at least. So he seems to be heading off in this direction. Slowly, maybe he can't jump. Maybe there is a delay in them being able to escape a second time. I hope so. Excuse me whilst I have a little drink. Not alcoholic. I've not drunk any alcohol today, so I cannot blame any of my snafus, mistakes, errors, disasters on that. Unfortunately, it's been my own sober, conscious mind that's caused the issues. But we're gonna get our revenge, and we are going to blossom into a powerful and productive empire from this position. Yeah, so they haven't been able to retreat, or haven't wanted to retreat. I can't imagine they will have wanted to have stuck around, so they must not be able to retreat. Yeah, good. No losses our side, I don't believe. We've got 92, so I think with the anti-fighter lasers we've got in the carriers, let us go and see if we can secure that Gaia world for us. It may give us the edge we need. And so our scout is now fueled. Let's go out and explore over here. Let me pause that. I do have a colonizer being built here, and obviously that colonizer, I'd left it stranded like a complete pillock, but there we go. Oh, right. No, I got excited then because obviously the green arrow shows a colonizable planet, but in fact it's just a desert one, which yeah, good metals, good organics, and good bonus to organics, which is great. It's just not as exciting as I thought it was. So let's explore out this way, and hopefully we can get these 3 systems as well. And okay, so our carriers have come back. We could... No, I won't do that. I was going to say we could just build a couple of fighters here and load them on. But it might just set back. Let's have a look. How long will it take? 2 years to build. Usually it takes 2 months. So no. We'll leave the farmers on Deneb unmolested, unhustled. You get on with your farming. And let's colonize this world. And so it hasn't blocked off this area because we don't know where this could go, but I'm pretty confident that this is going to be a dead end where there's no other aliens, but famous last words and all of that. Oh yeah, because these are the birdie people coming to have a look at our territory. They'd be really annoyed if I was in theirs. I could send a diplomatic protest, but it wouldn't be backed up by anything, so a little bit pointless. So this colonizer was going to Navi. This one we're going to get out to Askelis, and I want, because I always do, another colonizer built in the hope that we can secure that Gaia world. An oceanic world. Oh, that's good. And some debris. Let's explore the debris. Oh, so this is the technology I was talking about earlier, this hyperjump prohibition module, which will allow us to create ships that deny enemies the chance of escape. So that's very good. Potentially very useful. Also, it will allow me to turn some of these choke points into true choke points, where we can have the hyper deny on our space stations. And there's a battle here. Enemy pirate. Is this another one where I forgot? Another Gaia world. Another Gaia world. Okay. So our little scout needs to get the hell out of here. Retreat. And we need 2 Gaia worlds, guys. This could be. This could turn the game totally on its head. And if I can secure both of those, potentially, what should we turn one into an innovation Gaia world, the other one into production? Oh, the possibilities, guys, the possibilities. The mind is racing currently. Oh, but we did lose our scout. Oh well. Scouts are replaceable. Okay, so yeah, and we need to get there quick because this could all be open to other less deserving spacefaring races. And our scout was arrived here. Let's carry on. Okay, our colonizer has arrived. This is going to be a simple mineral planet. And okay, so you wonder whether to get this world just to sort of secure those, but we just don't know yet. What I'm going to do actually though is come back and just before we start going up into the north here, we'll just thoroughly scout the worlds that we're likely to get. So subspace is another kind of theoretical science which will open up more practical applications later on for us. Carriers are getting closer. What's going on at our home world? So we're still building a colonizer. Orbital shipyard up here. How are we going? So we've almost filled the production slots. Yeah, we leave that carry on for now, and then once it's got as many production facilities as it possibly can, we will switch then to cranking out military. Okay, 92 against 80. I think we'll be okay. I should be okay anyway. So let us bunch up the fleet. I'm going to move towards the enemy, release the fighters and bunch them up. This fuel hoarder, let's just keep him there. Get the carriers with their lasers forward. Just the numbers of fighters are a little bit close, so it wouldn't do any harm if some of the carrier lasers could help us, but they're not particularly long range, so and the carriers are quite vulnerable, so maybe this is an unwise strategy. But anyway, I would want to group my fleet to give it that protection. Guys, we're at half an hour, so I'm going to leave it on maybe a bit of a cliffhanger, I don't know. Stop the video here, and then we'll continue in the next one. See you later. Bye.